If I knew you were this lame, I never would have agreed. First of all, look where you took me. Why'd you spend like $5 on this place? Is that what you think I'm worth? It wouldn't be so bad if you were at least worth the conversation. But you don't even have anything to say. You bring nothing to the table. How am I supposed to sit here and talk with you for the next however many hours? This is torture. What are you, a sadist? Is that why you brought me here? To torture me? To get off on that kind of thing? You must. Because there's no way that you thought this was a serious date. There's no way you would bring a serious date here. I don't know what kind of low budget girls you bring here, or that you try to impress, but I'm definitely not impressed. And I'm not low budget, so you should have aimed higher. I thought I made that clear when we were messaging back and forth in the app. I can't believe you thought I'd like this. But seriously, what's wrong with you? I've never been more miserable in my life. This feels like a torture chamber. We have nothing in common. You're not even attractive. Not to me, anyway. And that's the only thing that matters. I don't care if the waitress assign you, I'm not. You're here on a date with me, not the waitress. You know what? If you think that, then why don't you go on a date with the waitress? Why don't I get up and leave, and you can sit here with her and waste her time instead of mine? It's not like she has anything better to do, or anyone better to be with. Me, though, I have a lot going on. You're lucky I even came here in the first place. I knew I shouldn't have given you a chance. God, I'm so nice sometimes. Too nice. That's how I get myself into these situations. Should have just ghosted you. I should have just not replied. I also should have known that you would take me somewhere like here the minute I learned what you did for work. I'm never dating someone who isn't a top earner ever again. Not if this is where it's gonna land me. What do you have to say? It's not like you can turn this around. What are you gonna perform a magic trick? Pull a rabbit out of your hat? At least that would be kind of exciting. Come on, do something. Make me want to stay. I bet you don't want me to stay anymore though now, do you? You probably want me to get up and get the hell away from you. Trust me, the feeling's very mutual. I just can't believe I don't think anyone is good looking enough to take me to this place. Not Brad Pitt, not Jacob Elordi. Hell, not even Timothy Chalamet. And definitely not you. I had to make that clear. Seriously though, why'd you even swipe right? Other than the fact that you think I look good. We have nothing in common. We have no future together. We don't like any of the same things. In fact, everything that you've told me that you've liked, I've hated. And everything that you told me you do for fun sounds the least fun of anything I've ever heard. So why do we even go forward? All we're gonna have of each other is this memory of us both being miserable on the first date. Of us both being in absolute agony. So what do we have between us? It's not like I'm gonna be your little hookup buddy. Not after you took me here. Maybe if you had taken me somewhere expensive, fancy, I would have considered it. But the only thing I'm considering now is whether to block you or whether to just ghost you altogether. Because I know we're not going to be communicating after this. You want to say something that'll convince me? Or you want to share your own little feelings? Go ahead, say whatever you want. Well, I have for the past how many minutes? I'll give you a chance. Go ahead. Tell me how you really feel about this date. Don't be shy. The audacity for you to even say that. I don't care how I've been acting. The best company you'll ever have. The hottest girl you'll ever be seen with. The best person in general. There's no leveling up from here. It's only downhill. You've reached your peak, and I'm it. It's too bad we have nothing in common. It's too bad you have nothing to say to me. Well, aside from that little spiel you just spout. It wasn't that impressive either, if I'm being honest. Nothing you've said tonight has been. Guess that's just a you thing though, isn't it? This is why I should have talked to you longer on the app before I agreed to meet. And why you should have done the same. Now we're just stuck here until we can go back home and tell both of our friend groups about how much we hated the other. I'm sure you'll have lots to say then. I know I will. Even more than I've said now. But there's nothing that I wouldn't say to them that I wouldn't say to your face. I think I've proven that much. It's too bad you're such a coward and can't tell me how you really feel. That might be the only thing that could save this. Maybe I'd even respect and like you. Maybe I'd even agree to go on a second date with you. Maybe. Can't make any promises. But I'll give you one more chance.